What was this? Toss a shilling in, then to the pot, and you could win if your cards were the best or you were bluffing, and nobody could tell. Because you got that good poker face, son, and the stairs were fucking tall. I can't believe I haven't seen a sweat or drop fall off his brow. A drop of it, a beat of it when it fall from mouth and paws, but it's so pixelated down. Boom. I'm waiting for the ghost to sit down at the confessional, then float off into the wall. And then the chandelier to fall. It doesn't hurt much, but a couple drips of blood. Yes, I got blood somehow, but the fucking sweat is gone. Yes, I feel like I could resonate on myself. Yes, I'm just the resin that foam. All of what I ever said fucking counts to this more than you'll ever know. Boom! Question marks and blocks? No, that's on a different game, dog. Boom. It's the big wheel that spins around up in them clouds. Yes, it's what carry us into that Sunday when we gonna preach and stuff. We're gonna tell ourselves that this was good for us, so we can't miss it. It's like a vitamin B shot that you need, son. A couple of the vitamins involved. Whenever I start to talk to this, I talk to y'all like you're Munich. Munich, did I say that right? Is it German then? Yes, cause I'm that type of a guy. I just gone and fixed all the cathedrals because I told them what they should teach from now on. Yes, in one fucking thought, in one fucking sound. I could have been an alien, dog. I switched to octopus, and we really need your help. This is the Galaxy Equestria. Something with the cross is what I've remembered for so long. When I close my eyes, a bunch of candles light up. Boom. It wasn't dark, it was just, you need to embrace that shit. Was it like past day? Won't they put a little beat behind all what he said? They like to do this a cappella, or they just cheapin' shit. Yes, they just sheepishing. They waiting for me to pee on them. But I won't, because my golden showers cost more than all the bucks you got fold in your back park that you sit on. Yes, sit on this some more. Sit on a tomato till it's mulch, till it's gold, till it's tomato soap. But there wasn't no soap. So don't put it on your fucking sandwich and give that shit a crunch. Why's everything crunched? Because you got the onion rings, son, out of the frog, and they're still hot. And this is still gonna touch the inner part of what you got. You don't know what to put the name on, but I know what it was. A werewolf about to go to church. He thought he could blend in because he wore a suit and it looked real good. Maybe he just shaved a little more. Maybe it grows back instantaneously like he's a fucking Santa Claus. He wasn't Tim Allen because he was a Democrat. Clogged in his thought, and when it connects, like these vessels wasn't enough. We need to stretch them out to see how much that we got. Like it's a fucking garden hose. I think there was a kink in it. So we need to fix that shit so that the water can run. It's the stairway to heaven, dog. All of this is just the effects of what I said, because it's not the side ones. This is what you get. So don't throw a fit. Don't start to stomp your feet anymore. It's really unappealing, dog. I try to teach you about how I act myself, and then just be around you enough that you start to feel like someone else, and then we can all be strangers from now on, like a fucking song that the Doors put out. But I didn't like the video very much. Where was the bitch I was home? And I like them stars, so just say them all. God save the queen and stuff. I'm just gonna play with this demented fun I got, because my instruments were all made up. I got a fucking corset that's wrapped around my voice that I can't fucking untie, no matter how hard I try. And these ropes will never get cut, because they were made out of gold. They did something really good right before they go, like an episode of that Disney you watch, with the subliminals I'll add in for y'all. Maybe this was spiking the punch. Maybe my bowl wasn't full of tipping over myself. Boom! Get him. Yes. A demented fish, and just a thought that someone hot, but then they forgot a long time ago when nothing's invented yet. Where was technology when it started? When I was a spark, when I was the singular thought that everyone's gonna get later on. 2020 or so. And it's more than a show. It's more than an hour out of your life, because most of those were commercials. It's like a third now. But wasn't a long time ago. It was like a vote. But they feel like they could get the revenue up. So this is what they did, son. And I give them that idea right now. It's not given if it's stole. I never stole anything before. Just fucking rhymes that I've already said. Manufactured homes. With the siding on. With the little awning that comes out. Really, the awning costs more than the house, because that thing was so ridden with rits and needs to be taken down real bit off of the map. I don't want to see it on my little GPS. My little Google one. I look down to yo like I'm beyond the clouds. Boom. Take some more what's in this bowl. Yes. This is gonna be visit the library and shit. I'll give you your fix. When you sell me your Zorkons or whatever type of gems. The rubies cost a lot, but the diamonds, friends. That's what I really want. What sparkles is what's gold. And that's what's in my thought. Something that yo could never form by yourself, because you'd be mining too low. You don't have the right instruments. Yes, I'll done give you a fix. Like you can meet me on the street and then we could be friends. Infringe on some more what this could have been, because the star case will start to have you tumbling down. You get so many bumps and bruises, you'll need something with the cross. A red one? Yes, this help. And then the bandages would fall when you're healed, son. Just like you want to get a torpedo inside of your soul. Something soft and satin now we lay down with a bunch of feathers around. A bunch of little notes that we wrote ourselves. A bunch of little encouraging quotes that we said ourselves. We didn't hear them from someone else, because who could have said it like y'all? Y'all's was the best. Y'all was the jack in the box with nothing to turn around. Shit, you would never know what was inside. The crowbar couldn't have helped. Yes, it's all what was plush. Plus is a plus. Additional stuff. This is stuff in the parentheses when the math got more hard. And the guy in the class thought he was dumb because he couldn't keep up, but she couldn't express what she's trying to teach to them. She was like a robot. So he decided to leave. He decided to squeak like the mouse down the stairs for a while till the pizza was done. Till I want to get to the B, son, with some of this peace stuff that I say to y'all for no fucking reason. But there is one. It's just hard to find. It's an illusion of time. Every time I describe this nice that I just put in the lines, put in the rhymes, because if you can find, then you can find the X on the map. You don't need Dora's help at all, so kick her in the ass and make sure that they're gone. Make sure that their lung doesn't pump anymore. She could just be passed out and her breath could just be real soft. So you need to strangle her, dog. Yes. Back by the church and shit, so mo. Vatican flow, yes. I feel like I need a fucking day where I'm in bow. No. With the fucking bow that rung so much more than yours. Whoa. In your whole fucking tone. And everybody would just stampede when I start to talk. No. With my sweet sermon I said, that's all invented I said. Invented in head. My head is connected to yours, so I'm just harvesting some of what you could have said. All your could have beens were mine, and I'm just devouring them. Yes. It's really complex stuff. Going bonkers now like a Willy Wonka candy with it's got this little sweet flavor in. When the wrapper's gone, you could eat that as well. I guess it's got nutritional value. But the piece, the plum, when the pit is gone. Icarus flying towards the sun. My wings weren't wax anymore, they fucking melt, and I exchanged it for something else. Something soft that we're laying around with just stick to me like a bunch of hairs from off my pug. Yes, and then I'd go to town. It wasn't red anymore, the color done switched. Yes, I went to Rada, I like this one the best. I done switched my mind up so many times, can't remember what the original one is. Yes, rip into my packaging. Yes. Boom. I invite y'all to this nice with, we got the piano and all of this stuff. A church is mostly just love. If you do it right, you don't need to pass anything along to get the bucks. No, I just want to pass something to y'all that you could have forever on. Yes, it would just be the kindness of God, the kindness of love, because they're so interconnected. They're like a braid of some hair when it's falling down. Yes, I spew some more love that I'll give to you now. Spew is a bad word, but I like how this one sounds. The garden was just a mix, a blend of all the different flowers that nobody should ever pick. A flower was a tree if you let it grow long enough. Could it be an evergreen because we're in the Northwest type stuff? Yes, it could. Yes, this confessional ghost wanted to follow me around like a puppy dog, so I decided to bring him home. It could have been a her, but I don't ask because it was all just a blur. As a matter of fact, yes. And then we go to the core of this flow. Let's climb these stairs some more till the sweat start to fall. Yes, I start to get the foam. But what was my original one? You would never know if some of us were ugly from the start. How could we be ugly from the core, then it start to work its way out? It's just the way that it works, like the universe has got a fucking mind of its own. Yes. And we all in touch with it, whether we want to or not. If we don't, then we just going against ourselves and everything that there was. How could you sabotage yourself like this? That's just human nature, dog. You start to slip down the stairs like you already predestined that shit, like predestination was something more with a chick than a dick. Then you want to save the script? She went read what I said. You want the transcripts? I can mail them to your house. You just have to pay the postage. Ghosts are more than aliens, dog. No, they're nothing alike. Because I've never seen the ghost of an alien before. But that's something nice to think about inside your mind. I think about for you like you was a guest inside my home. And then you can make yourself comfortable, like we was about to have sex, switch it to something else. Maybe a lingerie, I like that thin little stringy one. Stringy all alone, like a kitty having some fun. The yawn was a ball, but now it's a tightrope. Let's see if he don't fall. 9 lives run out real quick if you're really rambunctious with it, you're really regardless of all the situational shit. Because every situation is different with variables, Mr. Kitty Kit with the whiskers. Yes, with some more flow because these were egg yolks, something nutritional that I said to you. Yes, on the satellite, I'll start to say them now. Make my speakers big enough so the fucking whole world can hear at once. Yes. I take your satellites not doing jobs, the fucking educational ones, not educating them all like they need to get educated, son. So I'm just gonna put a couple more of my flows onto the satellites. Boom. It wasn't dark when the stars were lit. They added this to them because it wasn't just a big snow globe to shake your friend. That'll shake it up. Let's see if we win. Let's shake the dice once again. Was it crass if we start? I wanted snake eyes. I should have told you from the start. I should have told you right now. But it's too late. We get your kids. We get your chips. That's what we trade for it. Why do we play with this fucking fake currencies? That's what I want to know. That's why I want to take a piece of your heart by fucking jamming my hand into it so hard. Boom. The sun will start to spin. The sun will start to spin. TWA.